MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Falcons and the Nightmares. As the season winds down, a pennant race comes to a head. 2 division rivals face off next. Guadalupe Galarraga will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box now, Taylor Battle. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Now at the plate, Bart Flash, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Striding into the box, Bruce Sanders. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 21.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Sellers, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch coming, here it is. And they start him with one high and away for ball one.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. But Sam Moses, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one. At the plate, Julian Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's out number one. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
First pitch on its way. Cole Dyer stands in as he looks at ball one here. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Perfect
throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Kevin Root.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now in the box, Tristan White. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jalen Payne stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Chopped up the line to first, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So striding forward now, Jamal Mann. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Taylor battled. He reached on a single in his first try.
Taylor battle.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Bart Flash. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he misses there. 1-2. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Bruce Sanders. Flash gets his lead at first, nobody out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Man makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Jacob Sellers lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the third coming up. The Sandlot is on top here, 4-0. Digging in, Lamont McIntyre. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Dario Guerrero.
So coming to the plate, Dario Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Justin Bishop. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 13 home runs and 66 driven in. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Pat Sample comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pat Sample.
First pitch on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Huh. 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Kevin Root will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next will be the designated hitter, John O'Neill. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Grounded weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in the switch hitter, Judd. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Taylor Battle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
One run is in. Throw comes to second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D'Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Justin Moody answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Bart Flash, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Sandlot leads it 6-0. Standing in, Julian Reyes. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Paul Dyer. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
One out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that misses 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Fernando Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sanchez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Bruce Sanders. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Bruce Sanders.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh.
The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Jacob Sellers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Pat Sample. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Kevin Root, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Sandlot leads this one 7-0. Into the box, Tristan White. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Line drive to center field. Flash is right there, 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently fourth best in that category in the junior circuit. So stepping in, Jalen Payne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Jamal Mann, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and digging in is the veteran DH, John O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Mazeroski gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Taylor Battle, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Bart Flash. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Bruce Sanders. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Jeffrey Bellamy.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 2.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Jacob Sellers. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Reyes is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Falcons lead this one 11-0. Stepping into the box, Lamont McIntyre. They start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Inside ball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, Dario Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Justin Bishop, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
To 2-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now, Julian Reyes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Digging in now, Pat Sample. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Root.
Now batting, Kevin Root. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, John O'Neill.
Digging in and looking for more, John O'Neill.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over.
Additional 7th inning, correct.
Now to the plate, Paul Dyer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Fernando Sanchez. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. And right into the shift. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Tristan White.
Now at the plate, Tristan White. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Judd.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Battle.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And there's ball one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit to first. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bart Flash. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. The 1-2.
Ball, hot.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Jalen Payne. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. fouled away. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in, Jamal Mann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hopped up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lamont McIntyre, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
No.
Now the 1-0.
Ball in.
Two out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in once again, Dario Guerrero. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch. Hit out towards 2nd. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Miles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bruce Sanders is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Man is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jeffrey Bellamy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to center field. Racing back to center fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Stepping in now, Jacob Sellers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
2-2.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Pat Sample. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Sandlot is on top 12-0. Cedric Morrow will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Bishop starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, whoa.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julian Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready once again, Paul Geyer. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Morrow is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
2-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Morrow has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, It's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Fernando Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sample is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tristan White.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan White. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Falcons have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Falcons brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Sam Moses pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Guadalupe Galarraga permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.